Welcome everyone. In this tutorial, I'm just going to show you how to access GoBerry's site if you're not familiar with it. You may already be familiar with it, but this will be a refresher for you. I'll try to do this in much detail as I possibly can, bearing in mind my screen is going to look a little different than yours, but that's not a problem. So let's go to go.berry.edu and you'll put in your regular Berry account. Mine is a little bit different than yours. I believe yours has your full name on it. You put in your password, click on log in, and if you're lucky, you get to log in, which I do. So you're broken up into a lot of things that you're probably already familiar with. If you want to get into Canvas, which you're going to need to do our site, then of course you click on this. Right now, I want to concentrate on the web storage and how you're also going to access the Microsoft 2016 Access program, which you're going to need to create. You can, if you wish to, purchase your own. However, Berry provides it for you free, so might as well take advantage of it. So what you're going to be doing is clicking on web storage. You get provided storage specifically designed for you. It's your own personal share. When you click on web storage, it's broken down into this. Ignore Boxcloud, drop that, and all that other things, and choose the Berry hosted personal user files. Now, depending upon how many of the files you've already created or classes that you've already created, you may have a lot of stuff in here, you may not have anything. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on New, and you're going to type in a new folder. I'm going to call it IT 426. Click on Create, and done. Now it's already there for you. Once you do that, click on that folder again, and we're going to create a folder for each project. Right now we're working on chapter 1. You can call it module 1. You can call it project 1. Right now we're going to call it chapter 1. Since we're working in a book, again, we want new folder. Then you're going to type in chapter 1. And once you're done, you're going to create the new folder. So now you have your new folder. When you want to access it, you can access it directly from the Access program. I know I'm using Access and Access, so we have to be careful with that. So I'm going to go back to the actual interface of GoBerry by clicking on the X. Again, if you go into the web storage and Berry hosts files, it's easy to click on this thinking you're going to go back, but you really don't. That just gives you the options in here. So we're going to click on the X to go back here, and then you're going to click on Applications. You're going to click on Microsoft Applications. Then you're going to click on Office 2016. As mentioned in my email, I was hoping they would have the Access 2019 ready, but that is not on their end. That is on the vendor's end to get that up and running. So we'll be using Access 2016. It's basically exactly the same. Once you open up Access 2016 just by clicking on it, it puts you on a totally new site. You're actually working on a server. And don't worry about if you get any messages on here. So the first thing you're going to do is just click on a blank database. And where do you want to store it? Now here's where you have to be careful, because if you don't store it properly, you're going to get an error. Click on Browse. And then you're going to go to this PC. You will have something a little bit different than mine, but what you want to do is click on the drive or the folder that says S. It's not going to be the same for you, but it will be S, and you may have several more drives in here. Then once you do, just find the IT426 folder that you created, which is here. Click on Chapter 1 here, and I'll just leave it as database. and eventually it will create it. And there you have it. So now you have a blank database. That is all you will need to do to access the Barry Web. I will be making a separate tutorial on access. In the meantime, I hope you all have the SimNet program already installed, which is basically online. So all you have to do is access it. That will be your training. That will be done all on McGraw-Hill site. You don't have to worry about that. That will also get uploaded to me automatically into the SimNet gradebook. So you don't have to worry about that right now. Just be looking for the Access Database tutorial. I will show you how to save the database. I will show you how to make some files. You actually have an assignment to create some databases. So I will have that posted in the next day or two. In the meantime, if you have any questions of all, please let me know. Wonderful. Have a wonderful and blessed day.